Hi friends, it's Mika. I am recording this way late because I have been very distracted this weekend with the release of Evermore. So I'm taking a break to record this voiceover so I could actually put this video out today. What I'm building today is just a little cabin that is meant for the snowy escape world. I didn't build it in the snowy escape world because I tried and I discovered that it is impossible for me to build on snow. I tried like 3 times, bulldozed it, and then gave up and came here. And I even had to bulldoze it twice here before I finally got the shape right and got the loft right and everything. This is my first time building a house with a loft, so I was just kind of winging it. I watched like one YouTube video and I was like, yeah, let's try this. So it took me forever to figure it out. The roof was also quite a problem because I really wanted to use hipped roofs, but I wanted a skylight over the loft area, and I really tried to make that work with the hipped roofs. It just wasn't happening. I'm sure that there's some way to do it that doesn't look stupid, but I could not figure it out. I cut out some of me doing it, but I left some in because I just think it's hilarious to watch me struggle to do this. It's about like 40 seconds in this video, but in real life, I spent about 45 minutes trying to make this work, and it wasn't happening. So I eventually just gave up and did a normal skylight with the gabled roofs. I originally wanted to make this build because I went on vacation in my Let's Play with 2 Sims, and all of the vacation lots in the Snowy Escape world are so huge. They are all like 3, 4 bedroom, and I'm like, we don't need all that. We just need like a cozy little cabin for lovers to go away on the weekend. Although, if it is anything like my snowy escape trip in my Let's Play, it's not gonna work out so well for anyone. See, there we go. I finally made the skylight. It was not what I originally wanted it to be, but I think it's really cute. The skylight was more important than the roof shape, I think, for the aesthetic I was going for. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, golly goodness. Why don't y'all talk to me instead in the comments below? Tell me how your weekend went. Tell me if anything exciting happened. And then I guess I can start by sharing mine because mine has just been Evermore centered. That's pretty much what I've done this weekend is I've listened to Evermore, and that's what you should be doing too. But if you're doing anything else, I guess that's fine too. What else exciting has happened? I auditioned for a show that I really want to be on last night. I applied and sent in my audition tape, so wish me luck on that one. I guess I could talk about the build. Oh yeah, here, this is something I want to talk about. I use platforms. I wanted to do like an in-ground hot tub, so I was like, "Hey, I bet platforms could do that." And they could, and it's so cool. And I did the same thing with a fire pit because I was like, "Oh, I want to keep playing with platforms, and a sunken fire pit is just the aesthetic we need for this house." So after I finished landscaping this little area with the sunflower, obviously, I went for a sunflower aesthetic. There are two by the trees, there are two in the bushes over there, and then I put one at the front of the house. I don't know why I decided that this house needed sunflowers everywhere, but I did, and that's what happened. But there you go. See, me doing the little sunken fire pit, which I think is so cute. I don't actually know if those stools are functional to sit on because they're kind of sinking into the ground, but I thought they looked better that way, so I didn't bother fixing it. I also needed to use these fairy lights somewhere, and I was like, next to the hot tub, perfect, set the mood. I did something in this build which I don't normally do, like almost never because I am so spastic. but I actually did the whole outside before I did the inside, which is not what I do at all. Usually I jump around, but if anything, I do the inside first because landscaping scares me. But I decided to do the outside first, and now I'm finally going inside to furnish this little house, which I think turned out really, really cute, if I do say so myself. It actually didn't take me that long to furnish this house, which surprised me because usually furnishing takes me forever, even in little houses like this. I believe this qualifies as a small house. It's not a tiny home. I think it's the biggest one you can have and still get some perks from that, though. But it's not very big, and usually it would still take me forever to furnish it, but I did this one pretty easily, so I'm proud of myself, and I think it turned out really cute. I tried to do a mix of wood tones because usually what I tend to do is I pick one wood tone and I use it throughout the whole build, and I think it can start looking kind of boring, but I'm always scared to mix them because I'm afraid it's going to look stupid. But I think I did a pretty good job at mixing the woods, which was kind of my whole goal with the aesthetic. So I'm glad it actually worked out, or I would have been in trouble. In the spirit of using some more of the new tools, I also used the new levels of half walls in the bathroom to make this little shower thing, this little custom shower, which I've always wanted to do, but the half walls were always too low for it to look good, and now we can make them as tall or short as we want, which is great. And yes, I know I did just completely yeet myself out of that bathroom. I promise I will go back and finish it later. It's not gonna stay looking like that. I absolutely adore this little loft area. Like, in my dream house, that's how my bedroom would be. Like, it's tiny, it's just big enough for the bed and like a dresser, but it would be so fun to just sleep up there in the loft, maybe put a TV on the wall. I didn't want to go too tech heavy in this house because it is supposed to be like a little cabin in the mountains type of getaway. Like, we don't even have a fancy TV. We have a little box TV on a block because when you're in the mountains, you want to go outside, you want to go skiing, you want to go hiking, and that's why I put so much cool stuff outside and not a lot in. It's kind of simple inside with not a lot of things to do because it's outside time. Oh, look at me realizing we need light outside. Go, Mika, go. I'm pretty much done with the house at this point. I'm just going back into the bathroom that I just left so rudely unfinished earlier and putting in some clutter and some stuff on the walls. I will put screenshots of the finished build at the end of the video, and if you want to download it, it is on the gallery. My origin ID is MikaPlaysSims. I hope all of you have a lovely week. Bye, friends! See you next time!